gonna get a little something going here. Again, normally I really try to avoid big political stuff on this channel because we all need a break from it. That's not why I do this. And again, anything I do normally would be a pay limitation of the stuff I already follow. So there's no real point in me trying to add to that course. I prefer to do stuff that I have a take on and can actually offer something to the table instead of just regurgitating, well, Rush said this, no, something like that. However, the synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh, however, kind of crosses a lot of lines there. And something that Mayim Bialik has gotten, it's like, go to temple, go to synagogue, fine. Even if you're not Jewish. Let's show some support here. So Mayim, Bubala, this is for you. We're finding, as a reformed synagogue. They're meeting in a dance studio, but hey, whatever.
It's
so we're going to Shabbat.
Congregation Bet Chai.
Beth Chaim.
Beth Chaim. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. So it's one thing, Unlike most Gentiles, I can do a good, Like I remember at a friend's house, they were, kind of recent converts. I don't know why, but and in going through the things, that my Hebrew was much better than theirs was.
Yeah, wasn't
Didn't understand a word I was saying, but I could do it good. Yeah.
Wasn't Ivana supposed to be Jewish?
Yes, actually, sure.
In fact, I remember that time when she sat Shiva for her father.
Mm-hmm. And she got visited by a rabbi a few times. Yeah.
And I also had a rabbi in that lineup of the Earth's religions.
But yeah, we'll be putting together here and talk about our experiences afterwards. But for now, right now, we're going up to the Oviedo Mall. Get a little walking in, and I need to pick up the latest Star Trek magazine, which I put off for now because I had another one at the time. That was It was a Penthouse, okay? There was an interview in there. That's how far Penthouse has fallen that I buy the thing for the interview. That's how pathetic that is now, okay?
At least you're not buying Larry Flint's magazine.
No, good Lord.
Yay. Then it'd have to swat you upside the head.
Yeah. I mean, I give Larry some credit for, Hustler. It's like they just went all hardcore, cum shots and everything. It's like, who cares at this point? What are you trying to fool? But also, it's just I saw it there. Come on, and also porn in print is like, who cares?
Yeah. Oh, you really don't want
It's free online. Who bother? I'm surprised they're still printing. But on that front, I think it's a good that Playboy's gone. Why are we getting on this subject?
You started
this, so we go from going to Shabbat to Penthouse and Playboy having nudies. What the hell?
You started it.
Anyway. Going to temple, talking porn. Go figure. One thing I need to make sure is not talk like this when we're there. I will get shot immediately. It's like, what? You're trying to make fun of us? No, I'm not. I'm identifying heavily.
I
want to see my circumcision, please, okay?
Although
I'm one of you.
I might raise that, tell that story about when they were doing the remake of The Producers.
Yeah. Well, that might come up. I don't know.
Yeah. I might get a few chuckles out of that one because, Mel Brooks is about as Jewish as he is.
He can get away with invoking Nazis every time.
Yeah.
So, with the recent changes in the Ancestry.com DNA thing, they tweak things a bit to get a better idea of your genetic heritage.
Yeah.
Mine turned out it was like the vast majority, like 90-something% was in the British Isles, and then it's like it's spattering elsewhere. Well, they tweaked it now. It's like, no, it's 100% in the British Isles. Okay, 74% British Welsh, and then like 26% Scottish Irish. So I was like, yeah. So that little 7% I can blame on the Vikings. Nope, not there. All British all the time. It's if I get over there, American accent goes bye-bye. I ain't coming back. That's another issue entirely. No, I think... You know,
actually, I'm mostly British, too.
Yeah, same things. You know. So, yeah, we were going, you know... So we're going to be going up here to the mall, get a little walking in. It's a good mall. It's a small one. And there's much bigger malls, but we're working our way up. Need to get some walkies in. Got to get a magazine. And then, somewhere along here. Yeah.
Sorry, honey. You going straight from synagogue to...
They're talking about, you know...
porn.
About the sad state of Penthouse magazine these days, yeah.
Yeah, buying it for the interview.
Yeah, it was an interview with Blair White in there. It's like, yeah.
Hey, Blair.
I mean, cute pictures of her, but it's like, yeah, it's all... Anyway. Which brings up another issue. Frankly, if more transexuals looked like her, there wouldn't be much of an issue. Problem is, most of them look like Broderick Crawford in a wig, so no, this doesn't work.
Or Patrick Swayze in a wig.
Patrick Swayze pulled it off, but also he had the sense to do, you know, big poofy sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
So he did, you know, the gun show was off the road, you know, nothing. Because if he tried that with bare arms, it's like, we're gonna turn here.
I mean, Caitlyn Jenner doesn't look that bad. I mean,
and I am making a mistake.
Yes, you are.
But I can turn around, so why not? Yeah, this mall is not the easiest thing to get to, but sometimes. Yeah, we're just going to turn around right here before I get really committed to something stupid. Thankfully, nobody else is making the same mistake, so... I mean, truth be told, the only thing actually Jewish about me is my sense of humor, so...
And maybe you got a rabbi in the woodpile somewhere.
And a certain procedure done when I was an infant, but other than that... Although since it wasn't... Since it probably wasn't done in 7 days, though, you know... That's kind of gray area, but... Yes, TMI, isn't it? Anyway.
Well, you could say the same thing about my brother.
I'll probably cut this out. Yeah.
I mean,
pun not intended.
I'll leave it in. It's humor.
Well, yeah, I know that gang. But yeah, we are. You know.
Yeah, admittedly, it's gutter humor, but it's still humor.
Most humor really is good. Another tangent. If it doesn't offend somebody on some level, it ain't funny. That's what these morons are trying to... It's offensive. Yeah, it's a joke. Okay. An inoffensive joke is not a joke. It's just something you're saying.
That's why, unfortunately, even though I like it, Christian humor doesn't work.
Well, on a certain level. There's a real good, you know... I've heard some real good church jokes. Yeah.
Well, I mean I'm talking like the ones that try to do stand-up.
Well, I've seen some good ones.
Are you talking any of the ones from Thou Shalt Laugh?
Yeah. There are some good ones, okay? Yeah.
There's a few good ones.
Well, also, by that man, they got a more of a challenge because it's easy to get a laugh and you go blue, okay? So... But again, it's because of the shock thing. It's offensive. Oh my God, he said the F word. So there's more of a challenge, to do family-friendly jokes type thing. But that's not impossible. Good grief, been doing it for centuries. But again, it has to be on some level technically offensive to somebody, or it's not funny. Okay. That is the way human nature works. We laugh at people being offended. We laugh at stuff that is, somehow upsetting somebody, okay? Even if, the whole one person being offended is the subject of the joke. But it's just, people, getting like Jerry Seinfeld and other, and Chris Rock, they won't play college campuses anymore because the PC crowd's gotten so nuts. That they just nobody wants to laugh anymore. Okay? Everyone's so caught up in their own little worldview. It's like, oh my God, it's offensive. Yeah, it's a joke. It's supposed to be.
I wouldn't try that.
No, well, maybe no, because it's. We'll go this way here. We are close.
Yeah.
No, we're close. We found them all by accident one day.
And for the record, guys, the one person I've seen that can actually really make fun of himself and his people and all that is Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks comes from a long line of Borscht Belt, comics. Alan King. Oh God, Alan King.
Oh, Wawa's $2.48.
We're already. Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm just saying.
Talking about price of cash, you learned about joke.
Sorry, guys.
But.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, Alan King was one of the told the one. It's like his one sticks in the mind, but this one uncle, and you'd go into whatever the discussion was about politics, really whatever, and no matter how in depth and a lot of the argument would go, his only response would be no shit. That's drive the one, especially one uncle, the other uncle would go into it would drive him nuts. So talking about world politics and whatever, and going on a big long dissertation on why this is that and why this person's an idiot, and you go back, no shit, we're just strangling him after that.
Honey?
Years go by, this uncle dies, and the preacher and the rabbis up there doing the eulogy and about what a great guy this guy was and how beloved he was in the white community. Other uncle stands up at the back, says, no shit, he'd been waiting 35 years for that response.
Okay.
Okay, I think we have finally found the mall here.
Oh, we found a Target.
Well, yeah, but the mall's part of it. So, yeah.
And where's the dance studio?
I don't know where they do. We'll look it up in a minute. Okay.
Well, it's on the same road.
Does the mall?
Mitchell Hammock? Or actually, it might be back that way.
Okay, we got a few hours here. Okay, it's not until 6. It's barely 3:30. So we found the mall.
Actually, Shabbat starts at 8 and goes until 9:30.
Either way.
Which means we're not going to be back in time to get back to Starbucks.
That's fine. I've done all they do in Starbucks. So.
Either way, we're here at the mall.
Let's go to the mall. Robin Sparkles lives.
Give me a break.
Yeah, anybody who accuses, Alanis Morissette of selling out. No, Alanis sold out to begin with. She was the real life Robin Sparkles.
I believe those are actual flamingos there.
No, of course.
They're just not colored.
No, Alanis started off as, literally the Robin, when they do the Robin Sparkles bit, that's what they're talking about. It was Alanis Morissette in our childhood days.
Yeah.
The snarling, angry goth type, chick who's great. Like, that's her that's her getting herself back. Okay, that's buying her own identity back from her. And she was pissed.
And yes,
not just a Dave Coulier. She was pissed at the world and snarling and screaming. Oh my God!
Yes.
What happened to this chick?
For the record, that one song is about Dave Coulier.
Well, he says it is. She's never really converted herself.
But he owns it.
There may be a couple, there may be a few guys mishmashed into that. That's not okay. So,
find the Barnes and Noble first.
Well, yeah, it's me.
As much as I want to go walkies,
I know.
I don't want to do that much walkies.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, we don't want to get too far this way. We're kind of alive here, so
A vitamin store.
I was gonna find a door close to a door here. So now let's get around here.
Close enough to a door without, being in one of the handicap spots.
I know.
That's the big problem.
Okay, that's a good spot right there. Other side of this.
don't think they need to know all this. Or are you just being weird?
Is that door even open? That door's not even open.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shut up. All right.
Well, you might want to shut off the camera.
I'll be back. We'll pick this up later. Just got out of services and fun bunch, you know. A lot more looser than your typical Baptist, situation. But
They're Reformed Jews.
if they're Reformed Jew, I know, but still, it's good to want them. When you're raised in when you're raised in a derivation of something, it's good to occasionally go to the original source and see what figure out what is what there, But yeah. Well, we went, and yes, they read the names. They did Kaddish for those in Pittsburgh. So, as I said, no one mourns alone. Shabbat Shalom. Catch you later.